everybody.
Hey everyone, happy weekend.
Yes.
Suddenly it's summer.
I know, isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
And you probably saw in the intro some strange rock.
Yeah, that's this funny thing that we noticed. We're sort of in the back half of our property, which I've done nothing with. It's just wild. Um, so this rock is here is just kind of a funny thing, and honestly, we've been here so long we've forgotten about it. It we think that it got moved to where it is from glaciers because there's no evidence of an excavator ever having been here. No teeth marks on the rock from an excavator bucket.
And this just overlooks the valley.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So we're looking. I'm kind of standing on the edge of a bank. If I took a step to the left, I'd be hurting. But it is kind of a cool spot. Before the trees that you see in the back here, this is one of the few pure stands of arbutus, by the way. On the arbutus, for those of you that don't live around here, are a protected species. They only grow in this part of the world, apparently. And this, as a result of a fire in '79, came back all arbutus. So it's kind of a cool spot.
It totally is. And what we didn't actually, maybe I'll grab a snap a picture of, is from this side. It's actually a seat, right? Like it's the way the rock is positioned. You can sit on it and then just
I mean, it's possible a bunch of bored indigenous people at some point pushed it up on a rock, but I doubt it. They had better things to do.
Anyways, on to the important stuff. What are we making today?
Suddenly it's summer.
Yes.
It's a perfect West Coast day.
Yeah.
It's warm, it's sunny so far. And that just kind of screams mojitos. So we're doing variations on a mojito.
Perfect. Because it's happy hour somewhere. You should know this is pre-recorded and it's noon.
Shut up. There you are, oversharing again.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the first one?
So we've done mojitos before. I have come up with a method that, according to one site on the internet anyway, is the original. This is the original way that mojitos are made, and it kind of works for me. I've gotten used to it. So we're going to start out as if we're mixing a regular mojito, and then we're going to have 3 flavors. Now, there's lots of variations and stuff to choose from, and you can either you can look at variations on a mojito or riffs on a mojito. The difference, variation, a mojito is by its nature rum of some kind. I don't think it's ever dark rum, but sometimes it's amber. But most often you just use the regular white rum. Mm-hmm. You can get more upscale versions in Bacardi, but Bacardi works. I mean, that's what most people are used to. Lime and mint.
Perfect.
With usually something to fizzy it up a little bit.
Give it color.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't give it color. It just makes it fizzy.
Sorry, spoiler alert. I was looking down.
That's fine. That's fine. So, the riffs on the mojito substitute one of those essential ingredients, and therefore I don't think they're really mojitos. So we're going to keep it mojitos and just add some extra flavor. Now, I should mention at this point, Char, this is for you. Mojitos are really easy to make virgin. You simply eliminate the spirit out of it, and it works just fine. And to make it more interesting, because it's without the rum, a regular mojito I could use some dressing up. Some of these might appeal to you.
Cool.
As a virgin drink. But we're going to make them the way we started out, and I'll show you the way I do it, which kind of works for me, okay? So we're going to use a mixing glass. In one of them, excuse me for a sec.
Yep, gotta have the ice.
In one of them, we're going to put ice and spirit.
All right. Spirit.
So you don't necessarily have to do this. I'm just showing you about how much ice you want. Maybe 1 or 2 more. because it's going to go straight from the mixing glass or the martini shaker, cocktail shaker, sorry,
So you're about 3/4 of the way up
into
the glass?
that. Well, most of the way up. So
Yeah.
you're going to put that in the mixing glass.
All right.
And on that side, actually, let's do it the other way around so you can see what I'm doing. It doesn't matter which side. On that side, though, we're going to put the alcohol, and you're going to use a full 2-ounce pour.
Not on the ice side?
Yeah, on the
On
ice
the
side.
Okay. I'm not a very quick study.
No, I'm being confusing. It's not your fault. On the other side is where we put the mint and the sugar and the lime. Okay.
Okay. Now I get it. Okay.
The mint is best fresh.
You can bring it up there. I would, but I can't get up there.
I know we've talked about this before. The type of mint you use kind of matters. So what I've done, because no bones about it, you're making mojitos, it takes a lot of this stuff. Growing it yourself makes some sense because at least around here it grows really easily. Do not plant it in your garden unless you want all mint and nothing else. It runs like hell. It takes over everything.
Sure.
So I grow mine in a pot about this big. This came from one plant, one little 4-inch plant, and the pot is full. This is Mentha velosa. This is the actual mojito mint. This is the original from Cuba. If you're going to buy mint in a package in the store, first of all, buy 2 packages because one ain't going to do it. You're going to get spearmint. That's fine. But don't try, I shouldn't say don't try anything else. I've tried there's other flavors of mint like pineapple mint, I think chocolate mint, peppermint. I tried peppermint once. It doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm using the Mentha velosa, but like I said, you can use spearmint too. You're going to go about a dozen leaves. The leaves go in first, okay?
Perfect. This is what you were doing yesterday.
Yes, is what you felt the need to.
Yes, I did. He didn't know I was recording him, so that was kind of funny.
The size of the leaves might make a difference, but yesterday when I tried it out, like this is still pretty young, right? A month from now, the leaves are going to be bigger because this is just getting started since we've had a frigid spring. You're going to pluck off, you don't really want the stems there. You're going to pluck off about a dozen leaves.
Mm-hmm.
You can use simple syrup or you can use sugar. The original uses sugar. The recipe I got it from says to keep using sugar because it's a textural thing.
It probably helps with muddling too, right?
Yeah, that was the other reason they gave, that it works as kind of a grinding compound, I guess. Whether you believe that or not, I've never noticed a difference. Simple syrup works as well if you're going to do the conversion. So I've got 12 mint leaves. I put 2 of these in 2 bar spoons. Bar spoon's about a teaspoon. If you're going to use simple syrup, you got to go about 1.5 times.
Okay.
So that would be 3 teaspoons or a half ounce. Okay. So if you're going to substitute simple syrup, use a half ounce. You got your muddler here.
You like the way he spins the muddler like a drumstick?
that is the only flair that I ever do. But before you do that, you're going to put in half a lime cut into 4 pieces.
Oh, okay.
So what this is going to do is juice the lime and muddle. And the reason you put the mint at the bottom is because, again, we don't want to obliterate the mint. We want to bruise it. We want to bring the oils out.
Cool.
And this comes into what? Now, some versions of this drink require you to do this in the glass you're going to drink it out of. So now if you're just doing these yourself and drinking them one at a time, you can drink it out of the mixing glass. No problem. If not, like if you're going to put it in a Collins glass, this is why in the last show I recommended having a taller muddler, because it's just a little bit tough to do it in there. I mean, it's not impossible, but So I've got this all mushed up. Nice lime juice.
Can you hear that bird? Weird bird out here. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was listening to my own yapping. So rum, lime, mint, sugar, and ice.
And now whoosh.
Now you can see the sugar and the mint is still stuck to the bottom. We're going to fix that right now.
Shake, shake, shake. So we have a lot of wildlife out here, just so you guys are aware. You can say. So just the other day, we've got bears, and we've got cougars, and we have deers and squirrels, and a new one. We have elk.
We have elk.
Yeah, just the other day, our neighbors.
Much to the delight of the cougars.
Yeah.
Probably.
So we live in the middle of a little nature sanctuary. I think one of our neighbors said, "Oh, we could sell tickets." Well, you said we could sell tickets, as you know, you and Jamie could be the moose, and Jamie could be the back end, you could be the front. And then another neighbor mentioned that we are also on the water, like at the bottom of the road, and we've got
killer whales.
Yeah, killer whales that go by. So it's kind of a really cool area. It just continues to develop with different kinds of habitation. What's that?
Elderflower.
Elderflower? Where's that going in?
In there. Are you done with this?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So what we're going to do, this is one of the variations I found.
Okay.
We're simply going to add elderflower. So this is an elderflower mojito. It's a mojito, standard mojito right up to this point. We have simply added elderflower. This is a little bit experimental in that the recipe calls for no sugar in this, and I frankly don't believe it. I mean, usually we like drinks that are on the less sweet side, but you need a certain amount of sugar to counteract the lime. So I put sugar in it anyway. Let's see if I ruined it.
Okay. And I will be Vanna for this, but as long as he doesn't push me off the cliff.
Soda water, or I'm not going to push.
Well, you never know. I guess there'd be evidence, eh? Bing!
And we're going to top it up with soda water. If you want to make a royal mojito, and I guess this would I don't know if this would technically still be a mojito. You substitute sparkling wine, champagne, prosecco, cava, whatever.
I would love that.
For the soda water.
Holding on to you.
No, don't.
No, if I go, you do.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so here's have a little look. That looks yummy. Now we're going to see. Just throw that out and feed the birds.
Yep.
Don't fall down the cliff.
Not going.
I can't make these drinks. Okay. Well, there's a reason for everything. Oh, that's really yummy.
So how is the sweetness?
Really good. Yeah, you want the sugar. Taste that. Wow. I
had a feeling it was a typo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Drink sites on the internet seem fraught with typos. I don't know if they mix and try 8 drinks and then try typing them up. But
potentially. But give that a whirl.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that delicious? That is good.
That is a magnificent drink, folks. Yeah. And that's despite me having made it.
I'm just going to stick it in the middle here.
Not because.
All right. What's the next one?
Okay. So from that, we're going to go to a fruit-flavored one.
Ooh. Is this the pretty one that you showed yesterday?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. This hopefully this will be pretty as well.
Okay.
So we're going to start the same, or at least almost the same. We're going to keep the mint quotient the same throughout.
All right. So 12 leaves. I'm listening.
Yes, you are.
I know, it's impressive, isn't it?
I barely am.
And this is from our garden, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're not listening.
All right. Sorry.
No, valid question. I didn't actually say it.
All right.
A few more maybe.
Okay.
A lot of this is going to depend on like the size of the leaves a little bit, and your own preferences, right? This is a watermelon mojito.
Ah.
This one called for 2 ounces watermelon. That is what about 2 ounces of watermelon look like? All right.
Mhm.
In this case, we're going to put,
In the
we'll
musher?
put that in with that, along with the lime and the sugar.
Mhm.
Now, the amount of sugar you add, as well as being dependent on how you like your mojito to taste, is going to depend on the ripeness of the fruit. As you can imagine, you can use almost any fruit with this, I would imagine.
You put in 2?
Yeah, because if the watermelon isn't like 100% ripe, it's going to be not very sweet. So taste the watermelon or whatever fruit you're talking about first. So we're going to mix this with the same sugar as a normal mojito. So in essence, we're mixing this like we did the last one. We're just adding an element to it without altering anything else.
Okay.
We still want the limes, still want 4 of those puppies. It's going to be a little more crowded in there. But the good news is watermelon mushes up pretty easily.
Easy to mush.
Or sorry, muddles.
I wonder which glass we're going to get for this one. We've got fancy.
Well, so we are down to 1 Collins glass.
What
We got to get some Collins glass.
You think?
Broke them all here.
Great. It's kind of like the wine glasses.
Yeah.
They don't last long in our house.
Yeah, they self-destruct. I'd love to blame it on the cats, but I can't.
Yeah. Speaking of the cats, I caught a bird this morning. Little
Bastards,
yes.
Just say it. Damn it, bastards.
You want this? Yeah.
It's the shy one that is the killer.
Yeah.
The other one's like, nah, I'm good. I'll go on. Give me some mayonnaise.
These are indoor cats too, and they go out in on their catio and they.
God knows where he catches the birds from.
Right, whatever. All right, so more Bacardi.
The other thing is going to be.
Add a little dirt to it too.
Shut up.
Okay.
The other one's going to be the same, 2 ounces of white rum. If you want to upgrade your rum, Florida Cana is nice. They have a white rum that's quite nice. If you want to taste the rum more, go more towards an amber rum. Mm-hmm. So, mint, sugar, limes, watermelon in this one, rum and ice cubes in that one.
More shake. And we shall see what this one looks like.
No, I haven't tried this one either.
I'm just looking around to see if there's any cougars. I'm kidding. She fenced in an acre, so we're all safe, right?
As any nature lover will tell you, cougars are attracted by mojitos.
Yes, you never know.
This is not necessarily the glass you want this one to be in.
Oh, it's kind of nice though. I like
it. It's a nice color.
Yeah.
Top of soda water.
I've cleaned your spoon.
Thank you. This is important. It's you need to give it a bit of a stir.
Yeah.
Now, garnish for these.
Do they need it?
Not really, but by inclusion, I mean certain drinks lend themselves more to garnishes than other ones. Think of a Caesar, right?
Yeah.
The real elaborate Caesars, you have to eat your way through a smorgasbord to even get to the drink.
Much behind you.
These, these not so much.
Yeah.
But if you're going to, I mean, a mint sprig does nicely. I'm not going to make you walk around there.
No,
I would consider a little slice of watermelon on there, but with a narrow mouth glass, it's just going to get in your way, right? So,
okay,
sprig of that. You can use a wedge of lime as well, or instead, or whatever.
That's good too. Oh yeah, that one's really refreshing. It's actually surprisingly not as sweet as the one with the elderflower. I really like that because it's refreshing. I'm not sure which one I like better, to be honest. I think I'm going to give them an equal. John's just guzzling it.
I'm thirsty.
What do you think? You could drink that down like water.
Yeah.
Right?
That's really good too.
Yeah, I know. Like there's no...
I'm not sure which I like best.
I know. I'm the same. So 2 really yummy mojitos so far, and you got one more?
Definitely sweeter. I guess the
Yeah.
elderflower has a higher sugar content than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have done it without the sugar, but yeah, I just don't think it would quite work.
Okay.
We're gonna do one more. This one's gonna be a blueberry mojito, and we're gonna use a little bit of a hack here. So when I was talking about the watermelon, I said you vary the amount of sugar judged based on the ripeness, the sweetness of the fruit. So there's some variation in there. Here's a little bit of a hack. So we're going to do a blueberry mojito with blueberry jam. So we got Bon Maman, Confiture de Bluettes.
Sure. Where'd you get it?
Blueberry jam, any grocery store.
Oh, okay. All right.
It doesn't have to be expensive, I don't think. The advantage of this, so you're adding, with this, you're adding sweetness as well as the fruit flavor. And the fruit flavor is going to be pretty much constant because, I mean, it is a processed kind of thing.
Cool.
We're going to do a heaping bar spoon, yeah? We're going to put that in the glass with the rum this time.
Oh, okay. How come? Just because?
Yeah, just, I don't want to, I don't know.
All right.
Don't ask me hard questions.
John just feels like it. Okay.
No, what it is we only have 2 glasses here, so we're gonna drink this last one out of the mixing glass. So I don't have to worry about the jam sticking to the side of the mixing glass.
It out. You don't want to use this little glass, is what you're saying. You don't have to. So use the big one. I like the big one. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe we will use the little one.
Well, okay. Whatever you like. All right, so more mint is coming.
Yeah, a dozen or so. Again, if the leaves are minuscule, you might want to go 2 for 1 on some of them. The fact that they are tiny doesn't seem to affect their flavor. They're still very flavorful.
That's good to know. So it doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter.
Jesus.
I'm just making sure. I'm talking about leaves. What are you doing? No. What do you need? You got the sugar already?
Yeah, I just don't want to pollute the sugar, so I'm going to rinse off.
You're going to rinse with the booze?
I'm going to rinse with the booze.
Okay.
The spoon. This is just...
Oh, I see what you're doing.
This is just because we're outside, right? So,
yeah.
2 ounces.
And you dropped it on the ground, that's why.
Shut up.
It's got a little bit of woodsiness to it. Why not?
So we don't need as much sweet because the jam provides a fair bit. So we're going to use, instead of 2 spoons, maybe 2/3 of 1 spoon.
Okay. All right.
Use about a glass full of ice.
You put any blueberries in it?
We will.
Oh, okay.
We're going to put those, well, you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, I put the sugar in there. I should have put it in there, but it's probably not a big deal. We're going to muddle the mint with the lime.
All right. Just in case our table is wobbly out here. And mush, mush, mush.
Now you can, Sue asked if we're going to use fresh berries. Yeah, we are. It's up to you whether to muddle them or not. If you do muddle them, if you don't muddle them, they're going to act more as a decoration.
Yeah.
If you do muddle them, you might need to add a little more sugar, again, depending on the ripeness of the fruit.
Okay. So you've muddled it already, and now you're adding them in there.
Now I'm adding the berries.
Okay.
So they'll get shaken up a bit, but probably nothing too dramatic.
You get snacks with your drink.
Nice thing about the blueberry one, pretty color.
Yeah, this is the one you made yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we get to see.
So the difference between this one and the one I made yesterday is this one has a little bit less sugar.
Oh, okay. But you loved it, the one yesterday.
I did.
You did.
Hopefully I'll love this one even more.
Yeah. I paraphrased your gosh darn. This tastes like good stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something I'd say for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. Holy crap. Wait till you see this. He's going to bring this up.
Top it up. So you
Yeah.
want about, it should be no more than a quarter of the length of the glass is what you should be topping up on.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to get too watered down. So like I said, you can garnish this with mint or lime or both.
Hooray. Go Vanna. Oh, did y'all watch the goodbye for Vanna and Pat? All right.
Oh, God, don't tell people that. I said we're pathetic enough. For Christ's sake.
Get the label out of there. Thank you.
So you can see the berries just kind of pretty it up. I don't know that they add really much to the flavor,
Let's give this a whirl.
but it adds hopefully to the visual appeal of it a little bit.
Oh my God, that's good. Oh, wow. Wow. Shoot. That is good shoot. That's like, holy crap, that's delicious, eh? That's
Fuck
definitely
yeah.
the fave. Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely the fave.
I don't know. We're gonna do more research on these by the pool,
Yes, we are.
and we'll kind of let you know how they do. There's no reason. I mean, the jam thing is an easy hack, and like I said, it gives you a little bit less.
Hold this up. No, just hold them. There you go.
It gives you a little bit less guesswork, and there's no reason to believe that you couldn't use it with virtually any kind of jam. Well, I mean, maybe not jalapeno jam, but well, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But any other fruit jam, you can probably use it to riff on.
Awesome.
So that's Mojito in recognition of the unofficial start of summer.
You betcha.
Again, all of these would make excellent virgin drinks. So
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. And then this afternoon, we're heading out to Sips and Sounds down at the Saint Germaine Fairgrounds. So we're going to listen to some live music and
sip on things.
Yeah. So you guys have an excellent rest of your weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.